Oh, hi, that's Tapor, and we're going to be doing something fun and exciting today. We'll be talking to Frederick Leonard. If you don't know him, ah, I don't know what to say to you, but he's delectable, sumptuous. I like looking at him. He's like candy to the eyes. But beyond that, he's a great actor of the, Nollywood genre and beyond. We're looking forward to having fun with him. So, Dakpo, do you want to say anything to Nollytrailers fans?
Hello Nollytrailers fans, just want to tell you, keep watching Nollytrailers and keep getting on the website to read all the juicy news about Nollywood. We're here in London talking to Frederick Leonard. I'm sure you will enjoy every bit of it. You come to the UK?
As often as I can, as often as work allows me to. If you know me, you know I'm really very busy in Nigeria, both as an actor and as a movie producer, so I have a lot on my table, so I'm constantly working. So I don't have all that time to travel as much as I wish, but I'm here.
When you have the time.
When I have the time, yes, I come here once. Okay. I have most of my friends in the UK, by the way, so.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I didn't even know you were a producer. I thought you were just an actor. But I guess you've been in the industry for a very long time.
Yeah, I've been doing this for like 14 years, so it's about time.
So I think this question to mind. What has changed? You say you've been in it for 14 years. Yeah. Nollywood has been around for quite a very long time.
Yeah, for about
now, if you compare filmmaking that time and now, what has changed?
What has improved, without a doubt, is technicals. Technicals have improved. It's still not where we want it to be because of the unfair comparison with foreign content. You know, now we're private to foreign content. When Nollywood started in '92, we didn't have. Did we have internet? I'm not sure. Did we have cable? No, we did not. Did we have social media, Instagram and stuff where you watch Fast and Furious and what men want trailers and stuff and you begin to compare content? No. So when it started in '92, a lot of people embraced what we had to give and they were quite fascinated. Oh my goodness. Because before '92, it was just Village Headmaster, Repose, Behind the Clouds, or Checkmate and all that New Masquerade and all. So it was just a TV series. And then in '92, what happened? And everybody was excited about it. But and they're more exposed, so you're asking for more. So in line with that, I think Hollywood filmmakers have decided to up their game a bit. We're not where we're supposed to be, but we're getting there.
Yeah, because we compare the film like Evil Dead to Wedding Party and 50. The quality has really
improved. It's picking up.
And because of the widespread of cinemas, at least to an extent in Nigeria.
Yes, we're beginning to develop the cinema culture. People are beginning to go out see films, make out time. I want to buy that ticket, I want to go see that film. So yeah, it's looking good.
That's great. So let me revert back to where I should have started.
Yes.
Who is Frederick Leonard?
Just a Nigerian young man who's hustling, trying to make ends meet. I'm an actor, I'm a Nigerian, I'm from Anambra State. Single, not searching, a filmmaker, an actor.
Single, not searching.
At this point in my life, I'm just about pleasing my audience.
The ladies do not. Anyway, they would like that because I think every lady likes a challenge. So when you say single, not searching, that will make them want to do more. So okay, you think you're stronger.
Actor, so I can.
You can pretend as though you're better.
I can get you out of your shell because it's what I do. That's what I do for a living. So you can't come to me pretending. I'll see through you. I will bring out the you in you without you even knowing that I brought it out. So I'll see you. I will see you.
Okay, let's leave the ladies out. Now you're in the UK.
Yes.
I'm sure you've heard about Nollywood in the UK as well, which is
a
young industry.
Yeah, it's an extension of what we have in Nigeria.
So what do you think? Have you seen any of the films from the UK?
Yes, I've seen the Tawalani's film.
Oh yes.
Loved it. Brilliant work.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I dare to say my best so far. Brilliant work. A lot of thought, a lot of preparation, a lot of detail. It was well done. It was tastefully done. I just like it when the filmmaker respects the audience.
That's true.
And I think he did with that project.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then Talking Dogs wasn't bad.
Go on.
What do you
Yeah, so when I continue, you will know, don't worry.
Okay.
So, Talking Dogs wasn't bad too. By Super produced by Mark. it wasn't bad. So if you have seen that, you know.
So do you think it's an industry that you like to collaborate with in the future? Or
With like minds, yes.
approach?
With like minds, yes. You know, the problem we've had with collaboration is how you understand the job that we do. Some people would give their life to just get it right. Some people would say, "I bet make we shoot it like that," because they have producer friends who shoot it like that and somehow get away with it. But you're getting away with it on what platform? You got what I'm trying to say? Like on my page, people come and say, Frederick, why is this movie not on YouTube? I say there are some movies that were called premium movies. They cannot be on YouTube for free viewing. Tola, this film cannot be on YouTube for free viewing. My movie Void that I produced cannot be on YouTube for free viewing because when you see that it was shot well. All right, Kemi Adetiba's movie King of Boys cannot be on YouTube for free viewing. You got what I'm trying to say? So yes, I'm willing to collaborate, whether as an actor, as a co-producer, whatever office. Yes, if we think alike.
Okay.
If we have a lot of respect for the viewing and the paying audience, then we can work. Because it's important to see myself in movies that I'll be proud to carry on my head and scream and shout and travel the world and market. It's very, very important.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now you're an actor, been in it for 14 years. How did you become an actor? Was it the situation at that time in Nigeria that made you go into it, or is something you've always wanted to do, or the talent and the gift?
I don't even know. I will not lie to you. A family friend just said, "Hey, Frederick, I work with people that make movies." I said, "What are you talking about?" People that do the VHS cassette, or people that do poster. What? He said, "Just follow me to Sulere, follow me to Willis." I'm like, "Okay, we got on the Molwe bus." I don't know, the young people might not know Molwe. Molwe.
If you don't know Molwe, that's Nigerian red bus. Exactly. When you see UK double decker, it's just a single decker, boys.
Yeah, quite prominent in the 80s, 70s, and 90s. We jumped on it, got to Sulere, and I saw actors. I saw Ashley Mosu, late Enebele Nuboa, a couple of them, you know, Shekwa Music, and I'm like, okay. So this is
I can do.
So he at the time was an intern learning how to edit films. So he told me that's where you register, become a part of the guild. Then you look out on the notice board, you find that the call-ups for auditions, and then you go for it.
Okay, it's way different from.
Yeah, and then I went back home and I told my mom about it. At the time, I was still studying biochemistry in school, and he said, "Is this something you want to do?" I said, "I like the atmosphere, I like the environment." So at that point, I hadn't really decided I wanted to do it. So I had a little stint with Nollywood in 2001, and then I disappeared. So by the time I fully made up my mind in 2007, 2008, I came back into the system, and I did Indian Doctor, that a lot of people remember.
Oh.
It was great with parents that ensured that I was properly brought up. I remember they are no longer here, but I'm thankful for the parents that I had. Sometimes I say I have because I can still feel their presence.
Yeah.
You know, they were quite strict. You might not like it then, but now it has paid off. That's the thing. These kids they don't get it. They just think that nobody can love you as much as your parents. They would love you. So whatever it is that they are trying to do that you don't understand, just like when we're driving here, I said, certain actions that I might take now you might not understand. In a couple of years you'll understand. Hate me or love me, but that's what it is. So at the time, I felt they were too hard on me, but look at me now, man. You know, I'm just a testament of
They'll be so proud of
what they stood for. Yeah. So growing up was fun with them. They were quite traditional. I'm very traditional. Forget the 2 earrings. This is for show business. But I'm very, very African and traditional. But they were quite traditional, and I just have great memories of them. Oh well, yes,
So
I'm very vain and stylish. Me, I know.
What if you're vain?
I know I'm vain.
Stylish is not vain. It's just
People say.
I'm a persona.
People call it vain. So I accept. Whatever makes me happy makes me happy. However you choose to say.
But what influences your style?
I just like to think out of the box. I don't want to walk into a room and then I'm looking like somebody. I will think out of the box. I'm 6'3" tall. I have to stand out.
Even without dressing, you stand out.
Exactly. So when I go for events and when I go out and when I have to meet up somewhere, I can already tell because people are quite not adventurous when it comes to dressing. They just do the norm. So I can predict what people here would wear when they come. So I just go out of their thinking box, wear something else. I come, I steal the show, and I'm happy.
Now you're making me like dress like your houseboy in Nollywood film.
Nah, you look Nigerian. This is white and green. It looks good.
Yes, I have to represent.
Right.
I have to represent. Now the film in Nigeria, especially cinema.
Yes.
When they go to cinema, there are a lot of numbers that they throw out. Like $500 million. If a film makes $500 million. Sometimes when I read it, I get skeptical. So how realistic are those numbers? Can they be trusted? Is it true?
Yeah, they can be trusted. If you make a good film, you make people see and know that you made a good film. You invest in publicity, you make a lot of noise. People will come out and see it. What is marketing? Creating curiosity in people.
Yeah.
To want to associate with a product, isn't it? Right, so that's what it is. So a lot of movies that have made that kind of money were movies that the stories were not unrealistic and far-fetched. The stories that the people could relate to. Wedding Party, for example. Nigerians are Jaye people. So you start the movie with all that going on. A party's brewing, a party's going to happen. And then it just happens, you understand? So people could key into it. And then the publicity was good. The distribution plan for the product was good. You have 200 million people in Nigeria. So even if you make ₦1 billion, it is still no money compared to how much we could make.
Is it because they're not getting enough people out to the cinemas, or there are not enough cinemas, or why?
Well, we don't have enough cinemas yet, that's the truth. And we also must be able to capture the minds of people and trap it to a point where they feel like they're in bondage until they get out of their houses and see the film. So don't forget that cinema left Nigeria in the 70s and it's just coming back again. So people are warming up to it. You try to get used to it. You have the traffic situation. It's not like here in London, where you do the train, you do this, you go underground and, but Nigeria, everybody's on the road. So we have that challenge as well, especially in Lagos. Abuja is okay, anywhere, no worry, but remember, home video was just in our bloodstream for a long time, where you just go to that video shop, rent or you buy. People are asking that you come out and see a movie. So I tell myself and I tell everyone who is willing to listen, as much as we are wooing these people, to come out and see the movie better be good.
Yeah,
and that's the only
I noticed that a lot of comedic movies draw more crowds.
Well, I think it's a global thing. People like funny movies, people like love stories. Yeah, because people are stressed globally. People are not happy. So when people go out to see films, it's just natural that they will gravitate towards things that will just make them ease of stress, if I have to put it that way. So they either want to fall in love or they just want to laugh. They don't want to go in there and think too much. And somebody might say, but when you put people in the drum, leave that market. The individuals there, they do not go through what we go through as Africans. Everybody get their own cross to carry. So it's a different ballgame in terms of the subconscious mind of the average African viewer.
Yeah, what they're facing is different, so you can't tell.
So that also determines what they want to see and how they want to ease off stress.
It's true. After facing no electricity, no power, no food, no
in Lagos, you're in traffic for 4 hours. It doesn't happen in London.
You don't want to go to a cinema and now get depressed coming out again. So that's very interesting. You about did you ever use it? Okay, you mentioned that you're thinking of not searching. So now, why is that? Did I say you're scared of ladies? You've got a broken heart, or your heart has been broken by this Nigerian girl, or spiritual wife?
I'm not searching because I'm not desperate.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not desperate, that's why I'm not searching. Sometimes when you're searching, you make do what's available and not what's preferable. Right.
For you.
And I'm too busy making money and traveling the world and creating content to be heartbroken by anybody.
Okay. Okay, so you're saying, but you know girls anywhere that you can offload stress with?
What do you call offload stress?
You know we're on TV, so.
I don't know. They have to understand what you're saying so I can respond.
Okay, do you have what do they call them?
You tell me.
Booty call.
What's that? We don't have that in Nigeria.
You don't have that in Nigeria?
No.
So you don't have any.
Conji, they hold you, how they be?
What if your body is moving and you need a girl?
You see, your body is a function of how you train it. Over the years, I have just trained my body to be available for such when I have someone in my life. So when I am not in something concrete, given who I am, really, so that people don't begin to press charges and say, oh, Frederick did this, Frederick did that. Meanwhile, it was consensual, right? So I've trained myself to be very disciplined. I have worked 14, 15 years of my career. I won't allow myself rather to throw all that away because I need to get someone's place off.
That's not easy for a man.
It's difficult. I agree with you. It is really hard, but I'm trying. With your prayers, I can try more.
Even my prayers will work on me. Because I can't imagine myself. But I guess because of the industry and with all this Me Too going around. Yeah.
We are trying to be careful.
You need to be careful with all that scandal. So, Nollywood, scandals in Nollywood, has there been any, or people are just scared to talk about it?
Scandals? I don't have one scandal.
You know, like they have the Western one where before you get a role, the producer or director needs to sleep with the lady.
Okay, this is what I have to say. This is what I have to say. As long as it's not a rape case, people do not force you. You have a choice to say no.
But they're adults.
You have a choice to say no. And it's not just in Nollywood, it happens in the banks, it happens everywhere. All right, I'm not supporting it, don't get me wrong, but please, come on, look, focus on your talent, man. All right, focus on your talent. No actor in the world had it easy. If it was easy, everybody, that bartender would be an actor. Stop complaining, stop whining. What you should do is get some training, hone your craft, improve your skills. All right, and you keep going for auditions. I will see you. You get a role. Make the role, no matter how small or how big it is, make it bigger than what it is on the script. Someone would see you. When I cast for my movies, I barely call for open auditions. I watch movies a lot, and I see people on set perform right in front of me. People who put their hearts out to get the job done. People would see you. I say this all the time. With a phone, people would look for a house and hire you. Your enemy will give you a job because you can deliver. All right, so I'm not saying that you don't have all those things going on, sexual molestations, but come on now, it happens everywhere. It happens in the corporate sector. Let them leave Nollywood alone. It happens everywhere. All right, so do not let that take your focus off what you're supposed to be working on. Oh, why am I even bothering myself? If I go to meet this man, he's going to ask to sleep with me. So why should improve on your craft. Audition and audition well. And let his conscience kill him if he doesn't hire you. Let's do that first and have this conversation some other time.
Yes, you've heard it. Aspiring actors don't sleep with producer and director for a role. Although it's easy to say from a man's perspective.
No. What we face rejections too. What you think I got here? I just got out of my house and you gave me roles. It was painful. I went home crying. It was hard, but I kept pushing. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And for every level, you have to keep pushing. For every level, you have to keep pushing. I have my movie I produced for it on Amazon Prime right now. Do you think I don't want Lionsgate to distribute my movie one day? Do you think that I'm not pushing and praying for something?
Yeah.
Have I been told no a couple of times? Yes. Have I been told yes a couple of times? Yes. But I don't come here whining about how they feel I'm black and somebody does not want to do this. No. Keep pushing, man. Make sure that the quality of the work that you bring to the table is one that cannot be ignored. Keep pushing.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing. So
African kid and a Nigerian kid, standard, you must go to school.
I did agree.
So I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but we'll see. I do not think education gets you rich, because they don't teach you how to get rich in school. It's just strictly academic. So there's a problem, but that's a topic for the next time I come here. That's a topic for the next time I come here. Well, however, I went to school, my parents wanted it. Came out, now I'm doing what I love.
But I guess it gives a kind of foundation though.
Yeah, of course. Nobody says education is not good, but it's just that the way they carry it, people carry it on their head in Africa, like once you go to school, you make it in life. You know, there are a lot of poor educated people. So what you need is a different kind of education, which we don't have in our curriculum. That's why I say another time when I come here, we'll talk about it.
Okay. So if you're going to advise UK Nollywood producers to sell to them, what will you tell them based on what you know about the industry there?
I like the way you have phrased it, based on what I know. So I'm going to advise based on what I know. Before somebody will look at this and say, what did they even talk? What did they even know? Say, I better keep quiet. Nah, you know how human beings can be, even when you're making sense. Some hater somewhere just feels, what this one they feel like. But however, we have to keep talking, because if the wise ones keep quiet, foolishness multiplies. However, so based on what I know, I would say that you see, art is perspective. What I see through the camera lens is probably not what you see. Even if you see the same thing, you give it a different interpretation. So what I would say is that they should be open-minded and have a collaborative mindset. Okay. Now, when I say collaboration, everything is not money. It's about fusion of ideas. Because what is film? Entertainment. It has to inform. But then again, you're trying to suspend people's reality and make them forget it's a film. And I say this all the time, 85% of the audience are more intelligent than the filmmaker. So it's a tall order trying to convince these people that it's not a film. It has to have that effect on them. If it does not, then you have missed it. Okay, if you're looking at a film and they just keep pointing out the faults, it means that it is one-man business. Now, what do I call one-man business? You have a script. Okay, even the best Hollywood films. What film have you seen out of Hollywood? Whether A, B, or C class film that is a one-man business. Now, when I say business, I'm not talking about money. It's a collection of ideas. You cannot have a script and be the only one that sees through the script. There are loopholes that you cannot see because God did not give you that strength. Someone has to see it, another person has to tighten it up. That is why you see some movies, in the beginning it is sweet, in the middle it begins to get weak, and at the end it begins to be strong. Or sometimes it's boring from beginning, then towards the end it picks up. Because that's whoever is in charge of that project. Now we're in a sense rich. You don't blame them. But at the same time, you blame them for not wanting to work with people who can bring ideas in and make it tighter. Yeah. Okay, so what I would say from what I know is that, more collaborations in terms of ideas and, say, oh, we can do this together, look at this and see. And then more respect for the paying audience. It is quite important that we know where the world is going. And then certain things you filmed a certain way in 1995, and it flew, cannot fly in 2019. Yeah. Because now you have an even more difficult audience. That's what I can say for now.
Step on toes. And they say, don't bring that guy for a film, don't even fly him in. But making a film is not a joke.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
It's draining. You understand? It is draining. You come up with a story, you hope that the story is one that catches the audience at a time. Where we are now is not where we were 10 years ago. Yeah. In terms of how happy or how sad we are as a people, or where the economy is. So there's certain stories that would have worked well with the audience 10, 15 years ago. Because of where the people were. You understand? Now you have a lot of things that we're fighting terrorism, we're fighting poverty, we're fighting headsmen in Nigeria, we're fighting a lot of factors that we did not fight 15 years ago. So if you're putting out a content to entertain people, inform and educate people at the same time, you also have to look at the times that you're in. You see why it's collaborative. Because I might know the best camera lenses and bring in the best DP, but my strength might not be storytelling. So I need you.
I'm here.
And I need him for marketing. But trust me, the both of you need me for technicals, man, because when it comes to technicals, I'm a genius. You see?
Yeah.
But if I think because I'm a genius with technicals, and then I ignore the both of you, what you bring to the table, I'm just going to make a film with all the somersaulting camera works, but it doesn't have content. You get what I'm trying to say? So it is very important that we see content as very, very serious matter, and also understand that it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. If you make good content, first and foremost, getting an ensemble of people who believe in great work, and then you have that put together. Then the world must see it. 7.8 billion people in the world. How many of them are Africans? Scattered across the globe. How do they get the message in the content? You get what I'm trying to say? Some of the movies that I have starred in have saved marriages because the producers bothered to put it on.
We need a lot of money to shoot this film.
That is why you need collaboration.
So you cut down the.
That's why you need collaboration. What are you bringing to the table? What I'm bringing? Look, let me tell you this. I'm going to say this once. You stand a chance to make more money as a film producer if you collaborate with people than doing it alone. I will say it again. Do your research.
We rewind and play.
Great.
It's been great having you in London here.
Thank you.
You came at a very good time. When the weather is.
Look, let me tell you something. You people don't have summer, babe. You people just have 6 hours of summer in 3 days. Oh yes, I said it. You people have just 6 hours of sunlight in 3 days. Now spread across one.
Wait.
Yeah, you people just have chilly. Well, I came when?
I came in July when we had heat wave.
Oh God, I think God beg you. I was in Dublin June one time. What happened? Is that not summer?
Dublin is not. I'm talking about London, where we had 36 degrees. 36. People were dying.
The real summer is in Africa.
Yeah.
So we pray that leadership will have in Africa improved so that we'll have more tourist centers and places that people want to go. Because the weather here is just, I don't know. But how do you guys cope though? How do you guys, again, let me thumbs up to Nollywood UK because I can't even imagine making a film with this kind of weather. The inconsistencies is now you're shaking someone's hands, it's raining. Before you get into the car, it's sunny. And by the time you get home, it's really windy and then it's sunny again.
And it's a challenge. It's a challenge.
It's a big challenge.